Rahul Gandhi, who is in the United States, has yet again attacked the central government in the United States. Rahul said that in 2004, when he joined politics, he never imagined what he is going through right now. So this comment was made with regard to the disqualification. And he also said that the first person to get full-term sentence for defamation, he is the first person to get full-term sentence for defamation, and that he never imagined that his sacking was possible. So Rahul has attacked the centre yet again on foreign soil. Remember, he is in the United States for a 10-day tour, and he has commented on the disqualification row. He said that in 2004 he joined politics and he did not imagine ever that he will be going through all this. Let's listen into what he said.
And sort of create silos where these silos have their own sort of belief structure, and they're separated from other people.
So Congress leader Rahul Gandhi is in the United States for a 10-day tour, and during his visit, Rahul has yet again taken on the centre, and he has commented on the disqualification row. Remember, he was disqualified as the Wayanad MP, and he has said that he never imagined that he will have to go through something like this. Our senior editor Pallavi Ghosh is joining us. Pallavi, so Rahul has clearly yet again attacked the centre over the disqualification row. Can you tell us more about it?
In fact, he's the first time he's visiting abroad after he being disqualified, and obviously it was expected that he's going to make a reference to it. In his speech yesterday also, and at the Stanford University also, he's essentially talking about democracy in our country, and he also makes the point that there is a lot of gap between, say, prosperity and skilled clusters, skilled people, and what the government essentially has been doing. It is in that context he also made the point that what happened with him is something which was unexpected, and for a relatively small issue, he has been convicted, and he never ever imagined that this is what is going to happen. I think back home over here in India, there's bound to be more outrage as far as the BJP is concerned. It's an ongoing process. It's something which is in the courts, and as we know, that the Congress party has already filed an appeal at the High Court, at the Gujarat High Court, and that hearing is going on.
Also, Pallavi, so this is not the first time Rahul Gandhi is attacking the central government. In fact, yesterday also there were a number of attacks from the Congress leader. Can you tell us about that?
Yes, I mean, whenever he goes abroad, he uses that opportunity to hit back at the government. I mean, yesterday he was criticized through the whole day by the BJP for mocking the Prime Minister, making a reference to a scepter as well as to a new parliament building, and also making the point that the Prime Minister has no connect with what the people want. He speaks his own mind, and therefore, he decides on his own, and what people care for don't matter. So every time Rahul Gandhi goes abroad, the BJP has a reason to watch his speech very, very carefully, and then that becomes a criticism of the Congress. At one, he's demeaning his country whenever he's going abroad, and second, he's putting false facts on the table. Counter from the Congress is very simple, that, you do it too. I mean, they cite instances where the Prime Minister has gone abroad and criticized the UPA and the Gandhis.
Right, Pallavi, please stay with us. Let's listen in to what Rahul Gandhi said on his disqualification.
It's an honor for me to be here. I've been asked to speak about global transition and how the world is changing, and also how one should act through that change, how one should think about acting through the turbulence that is obviously going to come. I heard in the introduction that I was a member of Parliament until I don't think when I joined politics 2004, I ever imagined what I see going on in our country. It was way outside anything that I had ever imagined. So, to be the first person to get a full criminal sentence on defamation, to get the maximum sentence, to be disqualified from Parliament. I didn't imagine that something like this was possible. But then, I think it's actually given me a huge opportunity. Probably much bigger than the opportunity I would have sitting in Parliament. That's just the way politics works. I think the drama started really about 6 months ago. We were struggling. The entire opposition is struggling in India. Huge financial dominance, institutional capture. We were struggling to fight the democratic fight in our country. And we decided none of the systems were working. Democracy isn't just about an opposition party. It's about a set of institutions that support the opposition party. And those institutions either capture, certainly want playing the role that they're supposed to play. And so we decided to do something quite strange. We just decided to walk across the country. And we never imagined for a second what would happen when we walked across the country. What would happen not just politically, not in terms of the type of response we got, but what would happen to us when we walked across our country. All of us. There was started with about 125 people, and it fundamentally transformed the way we think about our country, about our people, about politics, about what is important. A lot of people ask me, what's the lesson you've learned from this? And for a long time, I couldn't quite say what it was. I couldn't answer. I'd say, I picked up so much information overload, I can't really tell you what this has done.